Hello. Welcome to my GMAP Week 3 project. Decided to it's done, so we're just gonna go through it. So for my project for this week, I decided to just do a very basic geometric scene with different effects here. We got the different kind of lighting here, and just to start off here, just to say what I did, I used for effects wise at least, I did a auto exposure and a lens distortion, so this makes it just gives it a whole like a goofy kind of effect of what with the lens, and then the auto exposure brightened up the scene a bit. Now just to showcase the rest of my scene here, everything is a bright green and bright red and green, and I did the lighting setup for to brighten up the scene with the two objects here, and I also did the reflection here just to showcase how the lights bounce off of things. I also did the shader, and if the video here looks a little distorted, that's because that's the effect of the lens. It gives it more like a childish, like Super Nintendo, Super, pardon, N64 kind of look to it, if anything, or a very early 3D stuff kind of thing. And I kind of just really wanted to go for like a basic kind of like, setup here, just with like pillars and whatnot. Now for, and also, change the skybox and whatnot. And for the light probes, well, we had a lot of light probes here, so I just kind of went about doing this a bit. They're a little off, but that's okay. They have the general setup there. What I just wanted to do was really just have everything kind of set up, just because everything's there. It took a lot of time, but mostly it was done. I don't know why they're going off a little bit, but it's all right. For directions, it's much the same. The directional light just does that, and like I said, for post-processing. This is also, auto exposure and lens distortion just give off the wackiness of the whole scene, which I wanted to do for my project. Just because I haven't really worked with these effects specifically before, so kind of explain what they do and kind of playing with it was what I would, just wanted to do, and I think it turned out quite nice. So now we're just going to jump to the next scene, more spirit of Halloween here, a little spooky scary. For this one, for post-processing, I did the vignette, the ambient inclusion, and the grain, just to give it more like a Halloween-esque look. I also changed the material shade for the sky here. Light probes are a little better here. You have to excuse the last one. I don't know what happened with the a little glitch, I suppose. But yeah, so I spent a lot of time trying to get all the light probes set up here. This one actually a little faster just because the light probes are a little larger here. The smaller they are, the harder they're kind of try to set up, because they take a little longer to just like set up the scene. But otherwise, everything went well here. Once again, I have the reflection here, as well as the lights. They're a little bit more of a lighter glow here with this, as you can see. Once again, like I said, the lights work good here. And yeah, this is pretty much what I did. I'm just trying to make sure I remember to tick off all the lights here, all the settings here, so we're all good. I have the shaders, materials, the whole light setup. Once again, reflections, the post-processing, and the lights, so I should be good. And yeah, and also I want to do this because it's October, it's Halloween, it's spooky season, so I figured why not just do a little bit more of a fun geometric or fun color palette setup with this, with the same light settings and whatnot. I definitely had a good time just resetting up the whole scene and whatnot, giving a more horror-esque mood atmosphere compared to this scene, which is a little more cartoony and bright, which actually was my intention here, just to give a more unique kind of setting here. And that's why everything's so bright and colorful, It's a good, I'd argue, difference between this overall. And yeah, so this was my project for this week. I hope you enjoyed. And yeah, thank you. Happy Halloween.